Pew pew pew. Oh, thank God, that was the longest staring contest I ever been in. Hello there, welcome to Schofield Studios. I just saw A Few Dollars More, which is a sequel to A Fistful of Dollars and the movie that came before, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Two movies I really liked. And since I've seen this film, I officially saw every movie of the Dollars trilogy, and I will be ranking all of them. But for now, I'm gonna give my review for A Few Dollars More. Also, tell me in the comments what you thought of the movie. Remember, we all have our own opinions. Just don't be a jerk in the comments. Don't say harsh words. And let's begin. So, a murderous outlaw known as El Indio escapes from prison, and him and his gang is terrorizing citizens and robbing banks. Then two bounty hunters, Douglas Mortimer and the Man with No Name, track him down. At first they are rivals, but then they become partners to track down and kill El Indio. So let's start with the good, and the movie, it's great. I mean, it's in the Dollars trilogy. It's it's a sequel to Fistful of Dollars and came before The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So of course this is gonna be a good movie. The acting is great here. Clint Eastwood obviously does a good job with the Man with No Name, and Lee Van Cleef does a good job as Douglas Mortimer. I think it's Mortimer. Gian Vellante is also good here as a villain. He's probably one of the best. As I said before, and I said it again, and I'll probably say again in this video because it's in the script. Angel Eyes, even though being played by a good actor and actually a pretty interesting character, doesn't get enough screen time, so he's not intimidating. He's not that much of a threat, and I don't even think he's a good shooter because he hasn't actually shot anyone. Ramon from the first movie was good and better, and he was intimidating. He shot for the heart. He had a whole gang that was terrorizing this other group and burnt the house down. But El Indio, he would kill a baby. He gets revenge. He's also played by a great actor. It's a really good job. He's written very nicely. It's an intimidating villain and very good. I said this about every movie in the Dollars trilogy, but Ennio Morricone, sorry, I'm really bad pronouncing names, and Ennio Morricone, the composer of A Few Dollars More. He's really good. The music is great, especially for westerns, and the director of this movie, he always has him, so it's really good. What I found different about this movie compared to the others is that it actually has some funny moments in it. I found it really amusing, not laugh out loud funny, but just amusing, and that's good because it's supposed to be the serious western, but a few funny jokes was a fun difference. They did good with the settings; it felt realistic, but there was a problem, just one problem. So let's go on to the bad. And probably the only thing I found bad about this movie, it was really confusing seeing the actor who played Angel Eyes in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, which is a sequel to this movie, play a totally different character. When I first saw him, I thought, oh wow, that must be Angel Eyes. That's great. I haven't seen much of him in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Maybe they'll make him an interesting character. So I spent the first act thinking that it was Angel Eyes, and then as it went along and we started to know the character better, it turns out it's a different character. They just used the same actor, which was pretty confusing because they both look alike. But other than that, I think it was all good. So let's go on to our final ranking. So other than a little confusion, I really like this movie. I'm gonna give it a 9.6 out of 10. Also, I've been reviewing all the movies of the Dollars trilogy. I did The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and A Fistful of Dollars. You can find that on the iCard. And if you want to see those, and if you want to see me rank all of them from worst to best, which is coming up, you should subscribe and click the bell to get a notification for that video. This has been Schofield Studios, where you're the audience, and cut.